Hey Genderqueer gang, Kai here. It's an open week. I was trying to think about a topic, but I couldn't really think of one. I haven't made videos in a couple weeks because I had my top surgery and I was recovering and whatnot. And I guess I'm just making a video or a check-in just to say, hey, what's up? My surgery went really good. If you want to see any of the results, you can totally go to my channel and I'll, flash my chest there for you. And thank you for anyone that supported. And I don't really know what else to talk about. I totally need guidance. I do have something to talk about. Okay, so I think a lot about the topic of visibility and how currently where I live, and I'm moving, it might change when I go to a different community, but currently where I live, I feel like I want to hide my transness. I try to be stealth whenever possible. I don't have a male identity. I feel more genderqueer, gender fluid. However, I will just go ahead and adhere to anyone's expectations of a male identity if I don't know them, just so that I don't set off any alarms. I want them to think that I'm male, right? Strangers, people who are straight or normative or cis or whatever. I want them to think that I'm male. I don't want them to think that I'm trans or genderqueer or anything, because I worry about accessibility. I want to have access to these people or to their resources, or I don't want them to think any which way about me. So it's easier to be invisible. And sometimes I even want to be invisible to other queer people, not other trans people, but other queer people, because, the homonormative people, the gays and the lesbians or whatever, I shouldn't have said that, gay people and whatever, the LG community, they're not really always that down or understanding or knowledgeable or sensitive, about us folks who are trans and queer, and so I like being invisible around them as well, which makes it kind of a hairy situation when I see somebody that I want to have sex with, because I have to at some point out myself, but I just want to be invisible because I don't want to be harmed and I want to have access, and I also it's validating. I want to have a male aesthetic, and it gives me validation, that I'm passing and that nobody is any none the wiser. But I noticed that if I'm around straight cis guys, I will alter my tone, or I'll alter my voice inflection, or I'll be less emphatic with my hands, so that I don't cue off their gay alert, because I don't want to deal with that either. And sometimes I've been called fag from moving cars, or people have said stuff, so I try not to come off that way either. So pretty much I just want to be as invisible as possible, and I wonder how other people feel about this, or what you think the pros and cons are to being visible versus invisible, or vice versa. So yeah, cool. Thank you for listening to my rant, and see you later.